So my name is Brianna Lane. Hi. I know most of you in here, I think. So all VH1 storytellers, really, is what Ozzy said, which I am definitely old enough to remember, like in that way that, you know, you're like, oh, I want to be on there. I want to do that. And I'm like watching Nirvana slowly coming to his demise, and I'm like, I want to do that. Like, really? Sure, okay. But I was at that age when I was realizing that all of the songs on one record in particular were written by the same person, and then I would look at the next record, or tape as it would be, and then look at all the written by, and it's like, oh my God, you wrote all these songs? And then, you know, I'd get the next tape of the same person, and these ones? You know, and it should have been obvious, but it just all kind of clicked around that VH1 time. And I soon started writing songs just after that. And years and years later, I started writing songs with other people, and this is one of them. This is called Company, and it's written by myself and Jeremiah Nelson, Brad Hoshaw, Brooks West, Josh Hardy maybe had a line or two in it. I was always intimidated by the co-writing process, but it all just happened when we all got together and went to a cabin and sat around and wrote songs. And some songs we wrote together, and some songs we kept for ourselves. And this one's called Company. Winter's coming, babe. I can feel it in my veins. Sky pulls down a heavy weight, makes it harder and harder to stand up straight now. Who will keep you warm when the light starts to fade? Windows leak and your floorboards creak and your rafters start to freeze. Who will keep you company? Keep you company. Will you watch days collapse and fall about like kitchenettes? Hold auditions for the cast of your one-act play in your one-room flat now. Who will keep the demons quiet when they got too much to say? Nightmares lead to vagrancy down blood-stained streets. Who will keep you company? Who will keep you company? Look what a reckless mess I've become. Keep you company. Half a life spent chasing paint and taking shots to ease the pain. Every night you steal the stage and it's accidental cabaret. Look what a reckless keep you company? Who will keep you company? Who will keep you company? Keep you company. Thank you. So I started off by writing a whole bunch of, pages out of my journal, really, and it was extraordinarily hard to write a happy song. Not that I was always depressed or anything, but it's just hard to write a happy song. I think it's a common lament among songwriters. But then a couple years ago, fell in love, and that'll do it. And I used to tour a lot. I lived out of my little red truck, and I had a little bed back there with little curtains that were handmade, and I'd crawl back in there, and my guitar fit underneath the bed, and I had like a little crate of ramen noodles and a little camping stove, and that didn't last too long. I would spend a lot of nights on couches and floors too, and I did that for about 8 years, and then got real tired, and found my way back here, on and off through that process, and stayed at my mom's house, and went back, and then I came back here. I fell in love. I gained 2 stepkids in the process of falling in love, so I fell in love really 3 times. 2 kids, 1 guy. And then started feeling songwriting in a whole nother way. So I got this song out of the deal, and then the next one too is even happier than this one. I don't know. Is this happy? Sure. Yes, it's happy. This one's called "In My Bones." It's going to be on the new record, which is coming out this spring with my full band. Yeah. Turn my kitchen radio on. I have finally found a planter big enough to help me grow up strong. But I still feel the road in my bones. In my bones, now it's finally calling me home. I find rest in your arms from the miles gone alone, and I'm finally safe from the storm. thought that sweet taste of freedom was enough to keep me on the run. But to be away from your blue eyes is a blossom being taken from the sun. But I still feel the road in my bones, in my bones. Now it's finally calling me home. I find rest in your arms from the miles gone alone, and I'm finally safe from the storm. And I still feel the road in my bones, in my bones. Now it's finally calling me home. Thank you. Then came this little happy song too. I had trouble including the whole family in this song, but I did. You just can't tell, and neither could my stepson because he's like, why am I not in that song? He talks like that sometimes. I was like, you are, but I had trouble with pronouns. I was already talking about a she, and then I had to talk about you because you can't talk about a she and a he in the same thing, and it's hard to. It's a problem. Pronouns are a problem sometimes in songwriting world. This is called Pancakes. You pancakes in the morning. You will chase me right around the kitchen. I'll be so stubborn on the day that you ask me to move in. I'll make you pancakes in the morning. Pick you peppers from my garden. You hold your hands out for the red ones. You'll ask for nothing. I will pass you sea salt for your cooking. I will pick you peppers from my garden. With your daughter, you toast the seeds on the radiator. You will choose the music. We will sing along to the record player. I will carve a pumpkin with your daughter. I will roast a chicken in the oven. You will raise the dough up for the kneading. We will call the family, break this bread together in the evening. And I will make you pancakes in the morning. Thank you. I realize the trouble. It's like when you're singing to you in a song, when you write a song to you, it can only be one person. But then there was 3 yous in one verse, but it all seemed like one person. Does that make any sense? Kind of? Okay. Sweet. Let's see. So I used to take a songwriting retreat every August, and at the end of August, it came to me and my friend were touring together in a little car, and we just had no time to write songs. We were just going from show to show for months at a time sometimes, and we're like, you know what we need? We need a cabin. We need just silence and Bloody Marys and beer and our guitars and so Liz and I, Liz Stoller, she's in Boston. Liz and I called up a few of our favorite songwriter friends, and we all got together at a cabin, and then it happened year after year after year, and it's kind of dwindled now that we're getting older, and but it's always there for us, you know. It's a place. It's owned by a woman. This cabin is it's a cabin, cliff, Lake Michigan, just like that. So it's, you know, sounds like the ocean when you're going to sleep. I call it the Michigan Ocean. And it's owned by a woman who owns a coffee shop and music venue in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. So she gets it. Her mom and her own it, and her mom owns some farmland. So at the end of the songwriters retreat, we go to the farmland and we have a big harvest party there and play songs. And so every afternoon at the songwriters retreat, we have like an optional, like, if you're stuck, here is a songwriting activity. And most people, I brought this idea to the table. Most people were thinking, like, really? It's songwriting activity? Isn't it supposed to be, like, organic? But no, we need a jump start sometimes. And some people showed up kind of hesitantly, and some people were like, you know, notebook and pen, ready to go, like, what are we doing? And we did an add-on story. Every year we've done add-on stories, and this next song I'm about to play came from one of those little add-on stories. So you write one sentence, you pass it to the next person, that person writes one sentence based off of that last sentence. First sentence gets folded, so, and goes around in a little circle, and you're only seeing one sentence before. So it may not make any sense once you have your 5 sentences back to you. And then once you get your sentences, then you go away and you are to write a song and then come back 20 minutes later and share what you have. And sometimes songs just, you know, you just have to pull them out of you. And sometimes songs just go, bam. And this was gratefully, thankfully, miraculously one of those songs that just I ended up using 3 of those 5 lines handed to me as the first 3 lines of this song. 3 or 4, and then the rest just came rolling out in a matter of a little over 20 minutes. This is called Real Love. Oh, the yelling through the pine trees from a decade lost to lust. Can't find my way back. Is there anything worth the cost? Oh, the yelling through the thick weeds from the people who tried to save me. Oh, the broken-hearted harvest. Is anything worth the craving? Searching through the backyard for the roots of my beliefs has me confused for the value of the future of my seeds. Oh, the searching through the twilight for the gods or for the trees, for the betterment of my life. I let go of quaking leaves. I let go of quaking leaves. I want the real love. I want the real love. I want the real love. Oh, I want the real love. I want the real love. I want the real love. Take it 1 mile further down the dark and dusty road. Honesty and wisdom were always mine to hold. Were always mine to hold. I want the real love. All I want is the real love. I want the real love. All I want is the real love. I want the real love. I want the real Thanks. So I mentioned I used to travel around a lot and play, and I spent a good amount of time in Boston, where there are a ton of singer-songwriters, phenomenal singer-songwriters there. The scene is either very nurturing or very off-putting, and if you live there, you know, it's like you can get just as easily discouraged as you can inspired. And I thought this is a song about many other songwriters and some from the Boston area, and so I thought it would be a good song to play at a kind of storytelling, songwriting situation. Some nights you just want to go home after a show and just quit. And some nights you just want to stay up all night and write more songs. Yeah, so that's that. Thank you for having me here and, pointing cameras in my face. And thank you guys for being here. I remember you like I remember Boston, a rotary of roses, a river to the ocean, past those hard-headed Harvard men, to a one-song night or two-night stand. You were so good, you sang like a bird in a maple tree. Oh Boston, you were so good, you sang like a bird in a maple tree. Oh Boston, let me be. The haunting of a memory is slow and strange. No point for a camera, no need for a stage. Soon your name will be written in the sky, leaving me inspired but nearly giving up this time. You were so good, you sang like a bird in a maple tree. Oh Boston, you were so good, you sang like a bird in a maple tree. Oh Boston, let me be. Let me be famous, let me be free. Let me be just like those girls in those old vintage dresses, but let me be me. Let me be old time, but let me be now. Oh Boston, oh Boston. Oh Boston, don't let me down. Thank you.